All right, so I've done this review before, Deadpool 2. But my previous upload, it had the audio messed up on it, and I didn't realize it. So this is kind of a retcon review. All right, I'll talk about the good first. It's a lot easier to cover the good because, in my opinion, there's a lot of bad. So Deadpool, it starts off in usual typical. There's a lot of Easter eggs in here. But the opening is pretty great with all the action you get, all the various different action Deadpool, going around killing people. This sequel is another revenge story. Essentially, uh, I have to say that Juggernaut looks absolutely amazing. He's a 10 out of 10. Colossus is a 10 out of 10. I really enjoy seeing this Colossus. Seeing this Colossus and Juggernaut go at it too, it's absolutely beautiful. It is, along with Deadpool himself, all three of these characters are an absolute 10 out of 10 as far as comic book accuracy goes. I mean, damn, it's beautiful. Uh, So they're really the only thing good about the film. Um, now, like I said, the Juggernaut, all the Juggernaut stuff's pretty damn good. The Juggernaut and Colossus fight, that's very damn good. That is absolutely awesome. It's just such a shame that the rest of the film just, oh, now, don't get me wrong, the action throughout this movie, it's pretty high quality. The comedy is pretty damn funny. But some things are a little bit just a little bit annoying. The whole baby leg jokes and stuff like that. I got tired of those. Uh, and all right, let's just talk about the bad. First, this movie was kind of advertised as an X Force, X Factor type of thing. Uh, People waited a while for this sequel, and in the advertisements and stuff, you would see characters like Shatterstar, Cable, and when the movie advertises that it's gonna have Cable in it, you'll expect big things. You expect huge things. You expect maybe Sentinels, Apocalypse, Legacy Virus, something, something pretty damn extreme to bring Cable back from his dystopian future. That's what you expect. Uh, I guess. You'll expect to see characters like Sinister, Omega, maybe even Mystique or whatever, characters that are affiliated with Apocalypse, Sugar Man, some crazy shit like that, especially since it's a Deadpool movie. Uh, but unfortunately, what you get is a revenge story to a degree, I guess. Cable, spoiler warning, Cable. Deadpool's girlfriend Vanessa gets killed. Uh, Weasel and the cab driver are back in here, and they're great. Uh, I like them. I like the Weasel, uh, uh, and I like this cab driver. He wants to prove himself. He wants to join the team. He just can't get a chance. He can't get a fair chance. Meanwhile, Deadpool's accepting all these losers. Uh, but what I was saying is, you know, you expect high level movie stakes when you advertise Cable and you advertise this as an X Force, X Factor type deal. Uh, that what this movie essentially is. It feels like a damn filler episode of a TV show. It feels like just one of those fill in the gaps, but in between the real stories. But Vanessa gets killed in here when Deadpool and her are thinking about having a family and all that. She gets killed. So Deadpool tries to commit suicide. There are a lot of Easter eggs and references to Wolverine and stuff like that, how he died in his movie. And there's a lot of great jokes, a lot of great Easter eggs. But ultimately, you know, I had a bad feeling about this movie once I started seeing the domino. Now, they race changed her. They inverted her colors. All this seemed very unnecessary. Zazie Beetz had a damn afro and everything. The character was nothing like Domino at all. People are like, "Oh, she's good. She's great. She's awesome." I want. No, she's not. She's nothing like Domino. She is a complete departure from the character. You know, wears her big guns and all that. This character is just Jesus. You could at least bleached her skin, gave her the makeup or whatever. It's like there was no effort in here at all. I've been with cosplayers that have done better job, that have done a better job. Uh, in fact, I might include a picture of myself with one in a thumbnail. But like I was saying, cable, high level stakes, you expect all that, but what you get is after Vanessa's killed and Deadpool fails to commit suicide, Colossus takes him back to the X-Men mansion, tries to redeem him, tries to show him he can be useful. There is a funny scene in there with Beast, Quicksilver, and X-Men like that. They shut the door on Deadpool when he's talking about how he's doing that joke again about how there's never no X-Men around except for him and Megasonic Warhead. Uh, uh, that was pretty funny, but it's a little unclear on what timeline we're actually in here, considering the cast of characters that's in that room. Uh, but after this, he tries to go out there and tries to help save this kid. He finds out this kid's an abuse victim, so he kills people with the kid or for the kid, and then he ends up going to prison with the kid. The kid's all trying to be his friend and crap, and you get to see some interesting characters in that prison. Omega Red, but he doesn't have his bleach white skin either. So what? Uh, you get Black Tom, but he's nothing like the Black Tom. He looks nothing like Black Tom. This character often pairs himself up with Jaggernaut too, so it seems like a missed opportunity. Um, but essentially, Deadpool wants this kid to just screw off and find the biggest dude and befriend him because Deadpool will be dead soon with the mutant collar on him and the cancer spreading. So that's what the kid does. He befriends Jaggernaut. When Cable busts in the prison to try to kill the kid, this whole thing's about this kid, man. Like Cable's family in the future was killed by this kid, and he's trying to kill this kid before this kid becomes a mass murderer. That's the plot. That that's what you brought Cable in for. And after the whole prison break shit, Deadpool decides to build this whole team, and the whole thing is just useless because they all get slaughtered. It was interesting to see Brad Pitt as that one invisible character, but I mean Shatterstar, all these people, they get slaughtered. I don't particularly know who most of these people are, but I know who Shatterstar is, and the way he goes out, that's just pathetic. So, kill people like that for the sake of a joke. I mean, I don't know if these were legitimately supposed to be those characters, but so that seemed like Shatterstar to me. Uh, it's just god awful, man. The domino thing, I cannot get past. The wasted use of Cable, the whole thing about this kid. You could have had big stakes here. Big, you're supposed to go bigger with the sequel too, not smaller. Bet that's what they did. They went smaller on a smaller scale. Had this just awful, awful. I can't get past it, man. Like I said, Deadpool himself is a 10 out of 10 in comic book accuracy. Juggernaut is a 10 out of 10. Colossus is a 10 out of 10. They bring Super Mega Sonic Warhead back in here, and I'm not familiar with that character. Like I said before, I don't even know if she exists in comics or whatever. Uh, just there is a couple of things that are good. Deadpool in the end credits goes back to kill that terrible Wolverine version of Deadpool. That was cool. That was good. And technically, it features Wolverine. These guys ran advertisement ads, jokes against each other, running against each other. You know, they really wanted to be in each other's movies, but there was no time for it. it that could have been great. Technically, Wolverine is in this movie with Deadpool. So, you know, there's just not a lot of good things to say about this movie. There really isn't. It's just 3 out of 10, and it's only getting a 3 because that Colossus and Juggernaut and Deadpool, like I said, they are accurate to their comic book counterparts. I did not like Josh Brolin here as Cable. I didn't feel like it was big enough, intimidating enough, imposing enough. But more importantly, his story just sucked. Some kid killed his family, so he's coming back from the future to kill this kid. And it's just, man, it's a really bad movie in my opinion. I don't like it. I really like the Juggernaut. I really like the Colossus. I can't stress that enough. But damn, this film, dude, they screwed up Domino so hard. This stupid diversity for the sake of diversity shit all these movies gotta do. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I mean, if you want black characters, create your own black characters or grab some existing ones from the books. Don't go around race changing characters uh, and changing absolutely everything about them. And you can cast a black woman for Domino. Just bleach your damn skin, dude. Don't give her a damn fro. What the hell is this? 3 out of 10, man. This movie sucks. It's terrible. It's stupid. It advertised this whole X Force X Factor thing and just and a lot of the jokes that you know I found a fair amount of the jokes just more annoying in this one. I can't. There's probably other things that I want to talk about in here. I think Tony Stark was featured in a scene, and Josh Brolin's the guy that plays Thanos, so that's weird. Whatever. Especially now that Deadpool's gonna be in the MCU, so there should be some interesting jokes in there. But just damn that Domino, dude. Why? Why? Nothing like Domino at all. Anyways, 3 out of 10. I don't even want to give it that, honestly, but the Juggernaut and Colossus were so awesome, it's hard not to. Stupid movie, man. Stupid movie, for real. And most people aren't going to agree with that, but whatever. I don't care. This movie gets 2 middle fingers up. So, diversity for the sake of stupid shit. 3 out of 10. Really don't even want to give it that. God. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to check out my other videos. Stay awesome. Rock on.